Project Uprise, Central America. By far one of the craziest trips in my life. Let's take a look at how this all unfolded.
We are going to Panama right now and then to Belize to do a insane project with all the boys.
The reality of the trip is starting to hit right now.
It is happening.
It's going to be a monumental trip.
Freaking Brendan's birthday in 10 minutes.
Birthday shots! Let's go. This is going to be the trip of a lifetime. I'm so ready.
And just like that, our trip began in Punta Chama, Panama, where we'd be staying at the old Nitro City compound. The plan was to stay here a few days to do some heli jumps before we headed over to Portobelo on the Caribbean side.
It's time to get sandy with Brendon!
Yeah, boy, Sandy Brendon today. We're fucking doing it.
Gustavo, my boy! Now we're doing it. Super good vibes here in Panama. Jerry! Jerry! Let's go! Yes! How was the jump? Oh, that was so sick. What is this, bro? We're jumping barefoot right now in Panama. Look at that.
After some insane heli jumps with the boys, we packed up and headed over to Portobelo on the Caribbean side. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do any jumping over here, but nonetheless, we had a great couple days spending time together, reflecting on our current situation, and enjoying beautiful Portobelo. We arrived at night to a beautiful resort tucked away in the mountainside. This is where we'd call home for the next couple days. When morning came, we got right to it. We had a beautiful couple days in Portobelo, and I think it was safe to say the trip was off to a solid start. This was our first time traveling together as a group, but we quickly became like family. We all knew this was the start of something. After a few days in Portobelo, it was time to head to our next destination. Since it was Halloween night, we decided to stay in Panama City for the night, and we had a wild night out. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The next morning, we were off to Belize.
Belize, baby!
Off to San Pedro, going to Belize.
Just landed in San Pedro, it's looking beautiful. I'm ready to jump out of some planes.
You ready, bro?
Yeah, excited.
Alright, sick.
I'm actually a little bit nervous too though.
Me too, you know, but that's good. Be bad if you weren't.
And that's actually the funny part. The cheapest and most simple activities are usually the most fun. So what are we doing, guys?
We're about to go swim with sharks and stingrays.
Yes. Are you excited, Paul?
I'm super excited.
Are you a little nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm always a bit nervous with the sharks because you never really know, but you can trust them though. They're good.
Don't get in their face, they're fine.
You don't have my number. We don't need each other now. We don't need the city, the creed, or the culture now. 'Cause I feel the love, feel the love. I feel the love, feel the love. I feel the streets are far from here.
Jacob, let's go! Oh! Auxiliary! Sam, let's go! Boom! 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 Yeah! That's the best, dude. Alright, I have the keys.
Where you wanna go when we're done here? 'Cause when these stars
days of jumping and training together, it was pretty much time to do what we came here to do. Everyone was nervous, but we knew we were ready. These next few days will go down as some of the most epic days of our lives.
It's early morning here in Belize, and right now all the boys are getting ready for a very special jump. There is this thing far out in the ocean, actually 50 miles out in the ocean. There is this gigantic blue hole. It's a very famous hole actually. It's surrounded by reefs and corals, and it's extremely beautiful. And right now we're gonna be one of the very lucky humans that get to jump from an airplane and land into this blue hole. So some of the guys are gonna go with the boat. It's a 3-hour boat drive just to get there. That's how far away this thing is from the shore. So when we jump in, we're not even gonna see land anywhere. So it's gonna be one of those very spectacular, vivid feelings where you're so far away from land and you have to land in this hole or else it's a little bit sketchy, you know? So everyone is kind of, you know, like not really sure how epic this is actually going to be, but I think everyone is pretty excited about what's coming because this is a one of a kind and it's a very special opportunity.
pretty much the story of how it all went down. How a family was born in a blue hole out in the middle of the ocean. All thanks to this guy, Leventis. Now the question is, what will we do next?